shifted my life multiple times. The place that I'm living in right now and the life that I have right now was my dream a year ago. And I've done this quantum shifting multiple times. I like to call it transform your life in 6 months, because this is exactly what you're going to do. If you follow these steps, your life will transform. In this video, I am going to show you how to transform your life in 6 months in 3 simple steps. I am very serious about this. I have used this technique multiple times during my life to completely shift and transform my identity and my reality in the span of 6 months. The thing that you need for this video, if you really want to take this seriously and you really want this to work, and only do this if you want it to work, is take a notebook where you can write down these steps and you can actually follow them, because I don't want you to watch this video just for the sake of watching the video and not taking action on it. This is the video you take action on. You get off your phone and you get into your scripting, your journaling, and you start to change your life. After this video, you will not be the same. You will have new ideas, you will have new perspectives, and you will have a new vision on what your life looks like in the next 6 months so you can get there. This is for ambitious girls who want to have structure. If you need structure, clarity, a plan, if you feel like your dream life is kind of in the air, it's this fantasy that you keep dreaming on but it's not your reality, I am going to show you exactly how to bring that imagination that you have, that dream life, into tangible reality so you can actually start living your dream life in the next 6 months, because your dream life is waiting for you to wake up, take the action, and live that life as that future version of you. What happens is that sometimes we just watch a couple videos, we write a couple things down, and we go back to our old habits. So in this video, we're going to avoid that, and you're going to sit down with me, grab your cup of tea, your matcha, your coffee, whatever you like, and sit down with me for a complete transformation in the next 6 months. I'm going to give you a plan. This is structure. This is for the girls who are a lot in the air and who have a lot of ideas and big imaginations, but can't really land the things on earth so that they have a plan. This is planning. This is structure. This is organization. This is what I absolutely love to do. And we're going to take that dream vision into the practical steps that you're going to follow to get there. So get excited. I'm so excited for this. Let's go. Let's dive right in. The first thing you need to change your life in 6 months is to have a clear vision. If you don't know where you're going, how are you going to get there? You need a clear vision. It means an image, a direction towards you're going to, so you can make the best decisions because you already have a vision. If you don't have a vision, if you don't know where you're going, if you don't have a destination, how are you going to make the right decisions for you to get there? Because life is going to keep throwing things at you, and how do you know what decision is right for you? You know when you have a direction. Think of this as a journey. You're going from point A to point B, and you're going to take this road, right? Point A is your current situation now, your current life, your current relationship, your current identity. That's point A. We want to go to point B, which is the version of you in 6 months, right? We need to clarify your vision of point B, right? When you have a clear vision, you can actually make a plan and a roadmap and a routine to get there. The first step you need to do is really clarify your vision. If you haven't done this before, I really recommend you to start right now and take notes on the questions that I'm going to ask you on your journal and write this down. It's really important that you write it down and it doesn't stay in your head. If you're answering my questions just in your mind, that's not going to land anything. It's just going to be another idea, and it's going to just pollute your energy field. You need to write things down so it gets real, it gets tangible. To have clarity on your vision, you can go through a little exercise about the future version of you. What does she look like? How is she living her life? What is her routine? Allow yourself to really go ahead and tap into that version of you. You can close your eyes, take a couple deep breaths, and project yourself in 6 months. Who is she? What is she doing that's different than what you're doing right now? I have a meditation, a guided hypnosis on exactly this process. It's available on my YouTube channel. You can go and do that hypnosis session so that it's a journey that takes you to your future self. I do the whole thing where I take you and I relax your body, and I take you through the journey of meeting your future self, and she will give you a lot of the answers that you need. So take yourself through that hypnosis session, and you will see how much clarity comes from that future self, especially if you have trouble imagining or visualizing your future self. It is really, really important that you relax your body. You are completely relaxed and safe, and you can actually visualize, imagine your future self in her routine. What does she look like? How is she dressed? What does her hair look like? Her makeup? What does she do when she wakes up in the morning? All of these things constitute your new identity, right? So if you're having trouble imagining that new identity and really tapping into her, I really recommend you to go ahead and take yourself through the hypnosis session that I created for you. It's in the description box. You need to be very clear on who is this version of you in 6 months. She already exists. She's already living that life. And so you need to really tap into that new identity, because this new identity is where you're going to start making decisions from today. Right? You want to transform into that version of you. You're in point A, you want to go to point B. You need to start making decisions from point B. And so for you to do that, point B needs to be so clear. Every single day, I really recommend you to journal on your vision. What is my vision? What do I look like? What do I dress like? What do I eat in the morning? What's my morning routine? What's my night routine? Who do I hang out with? Where do I live? I did this, and I guarantee you guys that it really works, because you're actually creating in your mind that version of you. If you can see it, you can do it. If you cannot see it, you for sure cannot do it. It all starts with the mind, with seeing it like a picture. If you're able to see your future self in 6 months as a movie in your mind, you have done 50% of the work, because you're reprogramming yourself and you're telling your mind, this is the goal, this is what I want my reality to look like. Your brain is trained and works to accommodate and to accept all of the evidence, and to find all of the evidence that will complete your goal. So if your goal is to be point B, this future self version of you, your subconscious mind is going to collect all of the evidence in your reality that matches that reality, that goal. All right, so the vision is really important. Work on your vision, do the hypnosis sessions, do the journaling. All of this is going to help you to clarify your vision. Now, let's go to step 2 once you have your clear vision. Step 2 to change your life in 6 months is embodiment. Once you know who your new identity is, what is she doing differently from this current version of you, you need to embody it. This is the most difficult part of the work, because it takes you to take different decisions than you were doing before. Bear in mind that your current reality, your present moment, how your bank account looks like, your relationships, your work, all of the things that are constituting your present life are a result of your past beliefs and your past actions. So when you are making decisions from a new perspective, from a new point of view, your reality will have to catch up. There is no choice for your reality to catch up, but there is a delay, okay? Because the reality you're in right now is a result of you in the past. And now you're doing new things. You have new beliefs, you have new values, you have a new identity. So you need to allow reality to catch up with you. You're energetically already there. The reality, the tangible 3D, is going to take a little bit of time to catch up, okay? That's why I say change your life in 6 months, because for a complete identity change and a complete reality change, 6 months, you will see a lot of results. If you're consistent with your new identity and if you're consistent with the decisions that you're making from that new identity. Embodiment is so important in this stage, because it shows the universe, God, that you are adopting a new you. This is the new you now. In that sense, how is your future self reacting to certain situations? So the cool thing here is that you can go in meditation and go through a couple situations that you would encounter in your daily life, and you can react to them as your future self. For example, if your future self is working out 2 to 3 times a week, she's going to Pilates or bar or yoga class, your future self is already doing that. And your future self encounters a problem where your friends want you to go with them to a club, to a nightclub, and you know that in the morning you do have your workout class. How would you handle that situation as your future self? Your future self might set a boundary and say, hey, like, I really want to hang out with you. However, I need to wake up really early in the morning. I have a routine. Can we hang out another day, or can we do some other activity that we can spend time together so that I can actually wake up and go to my workout class in the morning? That is how you retrain your brain to act like your new identity, right? It's in the very small decisions as well. Like, for example, if you are in a situation where you need to decide what is it that you're going to eat at the restaurant, how would your future self handle this? You know, what would she eat? What would she prefer to eat? Where would she prefer to eat? All of these things are embodiment. It's like you are being a different person. It's still you, it's just the better version of you in 6 months who has what you want, right? And so this is your guiding star, your North Star is your future version of you. Do everything as she would do, and you will completely change your identity. It's scientifically proven. Basically, your brain will start matching the evidence in your reality to match to that future self, to that future version of you. So it's just a question of time. It's a little bit uncomfortable. It's like you go to the gym for the first time and you're sore and you're tired. But when you go 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, the next month, it's already a part of you. It's already your routine. You cannot imagine yourself not going to the gym because it's a part of you. So this is exactly what you're doing, training your mind. The third step to change your life in 6 months is your routine. You don't want to overwhelm yourself with a bunch of new things to do. If you have a completely new identity that's fully different from who you are now, you do not want to overwhelm your nervous system with a complete full identity change from one day to another. This is a journey. This is a process. So what I invite you to do is to write down what are the things that make you feel like you have your life together when you do it. This is different for everyone. For example, for me, when I have my bed made, when my room is clean, when I have food prepared already in the fridge, I feel like I have my life together. For some other people, it might be taking a walk in the morning, going to the gym every single morning, making sure that your animals are fed. Whatever it is that make you feel like you have your ish together, do more of that. Write that list of all of those things, and then from that list you're going to take 3 things that you are going to commit for the next 2 weeks. For the next 2 weeks, you are going to do that consistently, and you're going to reward yourself for it, because when you're going to change your identity, your old identity is going to be like, oh no, what's going on? And your old identity wants you to pull back into your old habits, but no, this is where you keep yourself accountable and you do those 3 things. And once you've done those 3 things through a period of time of 2 weeks, you can add more stuff. I have a full workbook for you to download with all the journaling questions, step by step, to really be clear on your vision, to build a new identity, and to make a plan on how to get there. I wrote everything down. This is the process that I actually use to change my life every time that I have a new idea or that I really want to transform my life and my reality because I have a vision for myself. I use this process. It really works. It's about writing things down, making a plan, making a structure and a routine, and you will get there. You will get there. In that workbook, the last page is a weekly planner that I still use to this day. Every single week, I plan my week on that weekly planner so that I know exactly what I need to do. I know exactly what are the tasks, what are the meetings. I know exactly what is on my to-do list so that I can go and, check it out of the to-do list and see my progress week by week. This is so useful if you lack structure, if you want to get organized, if you want to actually have a plan. I really recommend you to do a sort of weekly planner. You can download this, it's in the description box, and I made this workbook and this planner for me to actually stay on track and stay focused, and I want to share it with you because I think it's really useful. I have shifted my life multiple times. The place that I'm living in right now and the life that I have right now was my dream a year ago. And I've done this quantum shifting multiple times, the quantum jumping. Some people like to call it that way. I just like to call it transform your life in 6 months, because this is exactly what you're going to do. If you follow these steps, your life will transform. This is it for this video, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you being here. I hope that you took away something new from this video. I hope that you're motivated and you're excited to go and reach your vision and make a plan and get organized. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up so I know to make more videos of this kind, and please leave a comment below of what helps you get organized and clarify your vision as well. I'll leave all the links down below for the hypnosis and for the workbook, so you are all set up to actually start today to transform your life in the next 6 months. Comment below your transformation. Please let me know if this helped. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.